What is going on, everybody? It's your boy John, and welcome back to Gearbox. So today we are talking about transmissions of all things. I know typically we're talking about, vehicles as a whole, my truck, my Supra, this, that, the other. But no, today we are talking about a specific transmission. Now, to give a little bit of context here, I believe about a year and a half ago, I posted a video on the 10R80 transmission that powers a lot of vehicles today, but specifically is in all of the F-150s for probably the past 7 years, I believe. And of course, I posted a video on that, and that ended up being a very popular video for a lot of different reasons. A lot of people are on complete opposite sides of the spectrum on kind of the overall how they feel on the transmission. So I wanted to kind of make a follow-up video today. Now, really the quick and easy way to say it is the 10R80 transmission has actually been fixed, which is a huge sigh of relief from Ford's perspective. I mean, if you guys recall, I had a 2019 Ford F-150, and I basically had to get rid of it, one, because the transmission was a little bit clunky, but number two, it was just an overall fear of, if I keep this thing and, the transmission starts to really go bad, then of course we're dropping in resale value, and just becomes a bigger problem than I kind of wanted to deal with at the time. Now, if you are by chance unfamiliar with the issues that the 10R80 transmission has, it's really two main things. Number one is hard shifting, whether it's like skipping gears or, clunking through the gears as it went 1 through 10. And you also have a slipping transmission. Now, of course, none of those are good things. Odds are you want your transmission to be smooth and, efficient as possible. But of course, that generation of 10R80 transmission was just not accomplishing that whatsoever. There were plenty of people that had pretty significant issues with it, to the point where everyone thought there would be a recall. To my understanding, there wasn't, but still, something that was a massive, area of consideration when purchasing a vehicle within that date range. So really, after the model year of 2022, they went ahead and fixed the transmission. Now, when the transmission was working great in my 2019, I absolutely loved it. But when you heard a hard clunk or, felt it not operating optimally, it just it made you pucker, right? It's never a good feeling when you have true mechanical issues like that. But because they made the change in 2022, when my wife and I were looking at new trucks and ultimately landed on a 2024 F-150, it was good to know, obviously, that transmission was fixed and still in these trucks. But I always had this little bit of doubt in my head, regardless of knowing that it was fixed. I was like, it's only going to be a matter of time before, something else came up with this transmission. And of course, that's kind of rolling the dice to an extent as well. So to my understanding, what Ford did to fix the transmission was really just two things. Number one was a kind of re-engineered, I guess you could call it, CDF drum and an upgraded solenoid. Now, to my understanding, number one, starting with the CDF drum, that's just really going to increase lubrication as well as reduce the slipping of the transmission itself. Now, how they do that, I have no idea. I'm not an engineer, but so I'm told, and can honestly confirm with driving this truck right here, right now. I've had no issues with it whatsoever. And then on the solenoid side, really that is going to reduce the harsh shifting and let the transmission operate as optimal as possible. Obviously, when we're talking about a solenoid, we're talking about kind of a electrical to mechanical connection, just once again, increasing optimization on shifting points and, when to downshift, when to upshift, and make sure that the truck is always in as optimal of a gear as possible. And that's really the name of the game when you talk about trucks. I mean, sure, is the truck that I'm driving right here, right now, an absolute workhorse and doing all this crazy shit? No, it's not. But being able to decide when I want to tow stuff or when I want to do this and do that, yeah, we need a proper transmission to allow us to do so. So either way, I know I personally was very excited to hear Ford had made this change. For the longest time, I was not super, let's call it confident on Ford really getting it right. But once again, having owned this truck for about 6-7 months now, I can honestly say I personally have not had any issues, and hope and pray that continues to be the case for a long time while owning the 2024 F-150 Raptor. So guys, if you like this video, please give it a big fat thumbs up. If you have any comments, drop them down in the comment section down below. You guys have been super vocal on my first 10R80 video. I'd love to see that carried over into this one. And of course, if you like what you see, if you want to learn more about the 10R80 transmission, F-150s, or Toyota Supras, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know the drill. And until next time, peace.